Right then, Dom. I'm just going to go over these. I'm going to give these a touch of colour. But as you can see, rust. And then we've got rust on the top of all of these spot welds along the back here. I'm at the top of the boot. All right, top of the boot. So we've got rust all along the spot welds. We've got some rust forming under here, some forming on the surface of here. So I've taken most of this away, as you can see. And then we've got some up around here, down there, and up around that bit as well. So all of these channels, both of these channels, all had overspray on them, which I have now taken back. I've flattened the surface, and of course I'll be coating this one as well. This is all prepped, all ready for me to give it a good little wipe down and clean up, ready for a bit of primer and everything. I've still got to work on these two bits, a few bits around this area, but we're getting there. And in that corner, that's like, wow, man. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Meanwhile, back at the back end of the bus, I've gone bareback and removed the rubber, okay, in order to get some spray around all this up in there, get some primer on, anti-rust primer. Some of this will come through, some of it's too deep. It's too much work to actually keep on scrubbing away at all the tops of those, so some of those will bubble through in time. That's quite normal and natural for these to go like that, unfortunately, but what we're doing at the moment will help stop it and prevent it from doing it for quite a good while. But otherwise we will make this look better. So I'm just beginning to mask up now. Morning. Yeah, slight change of plan. There's some really nasty bits and pieces on this roof that I just simply have to take care of. I can't do all of it. There's like still stone chips and stuff, everything on it, and a few bits and pieces here and there. But some of it was so bad that I had to take it back. This bit here, that, yeah. So you know, it's this was. It looked like it possibly was bird poo stain that had actually eaten through the paintwork. It had been on there so long. So once I started flattening it back, it just kept going and going and going, and all these tiny little white speckles. You'll see it on, like, earlier on in the video, in one of the earlier videos of this car, part one I think it is. Yeah, it had eaten through, so that had to come back. It was just an awful obvious spot if I'm doing all of it, for doing the rest of these other bits and pieces. Then we've got this one on the rear end and on the top of the boot lid here, so they got to be taken care of. And yeah, that's where I am with this right now. Thought I'd do this as like a, you know, throw them out there. Ta-da! Right then, Don, where are we at? Right, rear boot, that panel, all the rust is gone, all painted up. I'm just putting this bit back in. Now, those two really stubborn bolts, the one that's in there and the other one that's in there, I don't have any replacements. But what I've done is I've cleaned them up a little bit and fitted them with copper ease, and I have not over tightened them, so they will be easily accessible to replace at a future time. Getting a bit rusty on the heads, won't last that long, so I've even given the heads a dab of copper ease just to give them a coating so they don't sort of foul up too fast. But yeah, where else are we at? Oh yeah, I've done some touching up down there on the doors and everything. We are on that wing, you've seen that wing. I am still sorting out some bits and pieces down here, working on the roof. Can't do anything on the roof until tomorrow now because I've been painting on it in patches, so I've got to blend all that in, make sure that's all right. A few other bits and pieces, a couple of bits of touch up on the mirrors and stuff. Yeah, getting there, onwards. Well, while I'm waiting for some paint to dry, I'm attacking the inside. As you can see, I'm on the boot first, and of course I go in the cubby holes. see what I can clean out in the cubby holes. And we're going to have to do something about your music tastes, mate. Cricket's greatest entertainers. Ah, dearie me. Any of this mess yours? More under there. Back seat. That's better. What is with this door? It's like stiff. He's just stiff. I got to hit it with some Bulldog BDX. It's a bit like that. No, it's not actually. It's nowhere near a bit like that WD stuff. This is like superior Munchkin, huh? Yeah, this is the business. Should anybody care for any, I am scratching the hinges. Give it a good soak. Let's see how we go. Bit better. It needs to get right down deep inside those hinges, that does. It will, it's a penetrant. It's just that I have a funny feeling I'm going to have to keep repeating this process for a bit, because as we all know, on top of the hinge, if we can see, there's a pin that goes down through that hinge bolts bit thingy bracket, and it's possible that the rust has got inside onto that pin. So as you can see, the rust on the top there and the rust there, so the pin's got down through there and the pin could be rusty, so it's going to take a while for this stuff to penetrate and get in there, so a few repeated sprays may be needed. And of course there's two of them. Typical. Now, done. Prime example of what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can catch him on the camera. One right there. See if we can get him. There he is. Okay, there's one right there, and then there's another one right next to it there, and then you can see those two there in the light. That one up there. There's two tiny ones right there. Now I'm over on the front of the top of the bonnet on the driver's side. Okay, that's where I am. And then we've got some more up here. Another one there, one there, one that there's loads of tiny little ones all scattered around the area here as well. Now, this is stuff that I hadn't previously seen. Just look at that one. But because I've compounded it all back, and oh, there's a nasty one, little bugger right there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm getting to see all this stuff. Oh, there's a lump. Hear him? That's under the paint. Whatever that bit of dirt is under the paint, and it's right on the front of the bonnet. If that was a chip, you'd hear it like chip, 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 chip. But that's my finger running, my fingernail running over the top of the paintwork. Let's see if I can. No, too low. Another one there. Another one there. Now, what they've done, some of this is dirt through piss poor preparation, but other bits are stone chips that they've just sprayed over. They haven't even properly prepped the panel completely. So some of that is actually stone chips. And look at that one. Look, you can even see the indentation, if I can get him. Where is it? There. Look, there he is, right there. That's even indented into the panel. You can just see how he's ridging up. Look at that, look. So that was a stone chip, and they've just painted over the top. They didn't even flat the bonnet properly. So, trying to eliminate this stuff is what's getting me. Because that's getting you, I know that's what got you as well. So, and of course, all your normal sort of standard scratches that are being stubborn and won't come out. Well, they will. And that side needs doing again, definitely. Oh, look at that one. See, you keep finding them, keep finding them. So, yeah, in hindsight, I should have flatted the entire car. Stage one, flat everything. It would have given me a far better idea. But you live and learn. That's progress for you, one way or another. You know, you just see them even more now. Look, loads of tiny little ones. Like one there, one there, one there. Yeah, this really does need. I don't know how far you want me to go, mate. I could spend the next month on this, doing this in its current form. I'll just carry on and do what I'm doing. Do the best I can with it. Yeah. Whee! Such a prime example of how big these painted over stone chips are. All I've done is just literally tickled the surface like that, and you've come up. You can see the pit. So of course, obviously, you're seeing this in the paintwork, and it's driving me mad. Look, there's 2 more, 3 more. One there. He'll be out in a second. He'll be out in a minute, and that one will be out even faster. There's one right there. Tiny one. Oops. Would be helpful if I actually got the camera on the bit that I'm doing. There's a small one right there. They are everywhere, all these pits. And there's a nasty one on. He won't be long. That one there. Yeah, look at that one. He's quite poxy. Focus, would ya? There you go. You can see the ring. See the ring around the mound. So that's some dirt that's been painted, and the paint has gone on top of the dirt, and that's why you get that low crater around it, because there's a low spot. But there's the little sanding spots that I've just made on this bonnet after compounding it a couple of times and discovering even more as I go. You can see that nice and clean. I haven't been polished yet. That one. Where's he gone? There he is. Let's see him. Look at that. Bosh, right there. Little tickle. There you can see what's happened to him. Look. Oh man. Focus. There we go. Alright. So we've got a high spot right in the middle. Let's take that back. You can't see it. There he is. There, look at that, see? I'm using an 800 grit. I don't want to put too much damage on the paintwork. But this and others will. Nearly there, nearly gone. So close. That one's a big one. He was quite It still needs a little. Right. Yeah, that's it. Tad. Oh. Dirt. See, I keep finding it. See, that one's dirt. I keep finding it. It's everywhere. There he is. You'll see the difference. Yeah. Bit of dirt. Still feel it. Oh, nearly. See? And of course, with the weather and not being able to get the car out and trying to do all this in here and keep on finding stuff, I think I've been over this. Look at that one. Just found this one as well. Look. Right there. Look at the state of that one. Oh my word. I can feel that through the sandpaper. Look. That is a stone chip that they've painted over. Size of it. Huge. Now, we all make mistakes. Even I make mistakes. I make loads of mistakes and loads of errors. Sometimes I completely forget stuff. But for a professional company to throw out this, I'd be well pissed. There's another one. Just found it because the light's caught on it. And it looks like I'm going to have to go over this millimetre by millimetre, or at least I will be. Right, what else we got going on here? Yeah, so how long's that? That's 6 minutes. I've been recording. He needs... Oh, look at that one. See, missed it. And I've just said it because I'm moving around. I'm moving about. Look at it. See if I can get him. Like that. Yeah. Nasty. It's everywhere. I'm glad the roof's on top. That's all I can say. But I'm seriously tempted to flat back this entire bonnet. Excuse me. Ah, what we got going on here? This is what I've been doing for all this time, really. Is just look at that one. That's a stone chip, indented. Yeah, gonna clean him up anyway. I'll touch him up. Look at that. Bang. Painted over. Another one there, look. See, I just found it. Just feeling it. Another one. How far do I go? Look, that's it. They're straight on the paint. Look, I've only touched it, and they've gone straight through to the undercoat already. So they must have literally just gone one coat and left it. Oh man. This is why I need the daylight. It stopped raining now and it's dried up, but it's nearly what, five or six, something like that. And getting it out now, I need to put it away again. I'm losing light and I could be out there for hours. But yeah, that's just what I found again on the bonnet after finding various other ones. Oh, another one. And there. No, dust. What's that? Make sure that one's marked. Don't want to lose that one. My little mix out the way. Oh, look at that. Another one. Short-lived. Almost gone. There he goes. Another one there. Still a lump of dirt in that one. Ha! Look at that. Every time I move around. And bet your ass that by the time I've cleaned all this, I'll find more. Because you end up narrowing it down. You get less and less on the go. Look. Oh. Didn't see that. Could not see that. But look at that. See if we can capture that one. Where is it, that ripple? There. See if we can catch the ripple on that one. No. Anyway, let's see what he's like. Is that a high or a low? Yeah, he's a high with a low, but very, very gentle, very subtle. But he looked like a dent. Looked very much like a dent on the inside. So he was pushed up. And you see, like, you know, I'm ready to do some compounding over here on this side, get rid of some of these scratches that are on it. And I've just put a load more on it. Yay! Exciting. Right then, Dom. It's Friday night. Yeah. Some of your car is like absolutely really bad in around particular areas. It's really sort of still grubby and I've sanded this back. This has all been sanded and prepped, but I've had to pay some particular attention alongside the inside of here. Particularly grubby. It's really weird. There are several stone chips and damage and very small rust spots on top of the roof. That would take me absolutely ages to sort out. Another day, I think, because there's just so much on here. There's that one there, there's that one, 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 that one. It needs a good sort of but the funny thing is, it looks as though some of it's been sprayed. That's the weird thing. It really does look as though there's a couple of bits there that have shown up that they've got. I've got all sorts of polish and wax on here at the moment, compound and everything. Yeah, there's like other places on the car, there's little stone chips and stuff that have actually got paint in them. So whether they've actually been touched up or whether this has had a coat of paint at some point along with the rest of the car, because that's just wow, as you know. So I've got quite a few little areas that have been sanded back down to around 4,000 grit paper. So these are really, really small and smooth now at the moment, and they are almost light. They're almost ready for me to go, but you can see how even now how some of these are still a bit sort of See him? That little hole there. And that's after all of that, because there was a few more in that area. And you can pick them out now. Because you can see that one there, look, see? He's still there. That's still there. So it's little ones like that that are coming up. Every time I clean and polish this, I find more and more and more. It's like there's a tiny little one right there, but it shows up every time I do another bit. Every time I polish it back, this lot still needs a little bit of attention. All around here, I mean, that one there, I didn't see that one earlier, but now he's there. Where is he gone? It's on the top. This, look at that lot, look. If you can. Look at them. Whoosh. So there is a lot going on. These ones appeared because they're like indented. There's no sort of peak on them. There is on the top one, but the other two were just indented. So I didn't see them until sanding back. A few more on that part. One there, a couple under here on this bit. But the good news is, I'll skip round that bit for a second. I'll just skip round that bit because I'll show you what's going on over here on this side of the bonnet. We've got quite a few marks here which I am getting out now. These are still, again, are in the 4000 stage. Now, if you notice here, look, DBD just hold my light. We've got all these ultra fine scratches. This is where the 4000 grit has skimmed across the surface and caused all these this mess. Now that's easily going to polish out. Same with this lot. This is what that's just where the focus was, and the other bits of the paper would touch that. This is the problem with black. The slightest scratch and you see it. The slightest little mark and you spot it from a mile away. And this is also, every time I do this, I'm revealing more and more of these spots and dents and chips and poor paintwork. I'm finding more and more every time I clean it and go back over it. It's astonishing. Because I go over it to a point and I think to myself, actually, that don't look bad. So then I sand it back. I mean, I even found one down here on the front of the bonnet. Look. That one I found by feeling around. I didn't spot it, I felt it. It was that lumpy. So again, that's another one that needs a bit more attention. Is that another one there? No, maybe. See, there's definitely two more. There's another tiny one there. See him? Very, very small. There's another one there that needs a bit more. See, I was paying attention to the one that's here, but it's now revealed one there. Let's see if we can show you there. Yeah, see him? That one right there has now revealed that one, because I was working on this. The paper has scuffed this area and revealed the other one. And once I've cleaned it and polished it all, you spot even more and more and more. So I have completely sanded with 2000 grit all down the side of this door, all down the side. I've got to do a bit of touch up on that bit, and I've done, and there as well, those two scratches, they are through to the undercoat, so that's been a bit of a pain. There's a bit of a mess around this area here, and that scratch there is a bit of a pain. So yeah, that's all had a 2000 grit paper. I'm going to go over it again with the 4000 later. The same sort of problems and issues are going on up here on this side of the top rail. Yep. I'm still need to do the rear and the front, but to show you what I am trying to achieve is another one there. Didn't see that one. Look, I've just spotted it. You can see I haven't touched it before, but because the light's on, see him? Right there. I've only just spotted that one. There's another one there as well, look. And there's one there. I can go on forever. I can just keep... There's another one. Oh man, there's another one. How fine do I want to go without sort of sanding the entire car back? There's another one. Because these areas are now clean and polished up, yeah? So that's why I'm spotting it. When you've got all these scratches and everything, which the most of the car was really generally in, it was covered in all this dirt and all this scratches, you couldn't see the vast majority of the defects. But now it's being cleaned and polished back, you are seeing more and more and more. But now here's the good part. This is where I am trying to get to. I think you've just seen it. Yeah, are you with me? Do you like it like that? Hey? Yeah. Now, again, this is where you get down to the really nitty-gritty fine bits, because look at that one. Look at him right there. Yeah. Now that the actual paintwork is absolutely polished and almost flawless, you get to pick out all the nitty little gritty bitty ones that you had missed or never seen before. Where's that other one? There he is. Where's he gone? There's a really tiny small one around here. What's that one? Ah, there's one there, look. Boink, 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 right in the middle of the light. Yeah, so there's another one up here on the top of the bonnet. Oh yeah, and there's a weird one down here. Where is he? That one. Let's see where's he gone? It's a warp in the paintwork. There, look. Top of the garage door, let's see him. Let's get him on the light. See if I can get him on the light. Yeah. There. And it's right on that edge of the bonnet. There's another one there. Another one there. Another one there. And it goes on. And I am doing my utmost to get rid of this lot, because they shouldn't be there. Where's that one gone? There he is. No, he's back here. Yeah, they shouldn't be there. And oh, there he was. There, see him? Oh, yeah, but that's the possibility. This is where I wanted to get the car. I want to get the car to this sort of mirror